you guys, welcome back to today's video. Today is Vlogmas day 12 and you guys already know what time it is and what I'm doing. I'm getting ready for work.
I got your girl up on my neck, yeah, and she say I'm up next, yeah, and she say that I'm the man, yeah. Going to the top, yeah, they gon' count me out. All this money coming in, yeah, that's my main route.
I am running late today though, you guys, like truly, honestly, I usually start getting ready about 1:10, 1 o'clock. It's already 1:32. So I decided I wanted to do this video though, because basically a video popped up on my recommended, and Live Life's videos always pop up. I'm not so subscribed to the girl or anything, but they always pop up because I guess I watch her videos so often, even though I'm not subscribed. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I never watched Coffee with Liv, and I never watched those because, well, I just don't think Olivia is in any position to be giving advice to anybody, right? I just don't. There's another YouTuber that I do like to watch that does do advice videos, and her name is Miss Muffins Is My Lover 2012, and I love her. Her name is April, and she does these really cool advice videos. People send her in emails. She does them every Wednesday, and she's been doing them for many years, and she's actually really awesome. If you guys don't know who she is, you should look her up. It's Miss Muffins Is My Lover. That's the name of her channel. But she gives really good advice in her advice videos, and I love to watch them. But anywho, that's, again, neither here nor there. So Olivia, sorry, I'm just putting some moisturizer. My face feels so dry. I got like a spray tan. I told you guys this. But for some odd reason, I feel like really dry. Is that normal? Is that normal to get a spray tan and then feel extremely dry after? I don't know. So anyway, I'm just going to put some moisturizer. Okay, so like I said, so the title of Olivia's video is what caught my attention. And it said, "Be humble, question mark, question mark." So the reason it caught my attention was because yesterday, Clout Chasers, which is another YouTube channel, they're a reaction channel, they did a video on Olivia and her basically talking about her wanting to be, or her going to be kidnapped or something. I don't know. Something of that nature. And I responded on that video, and I will put the actual like response that I put. But basically I said something along the lines of Olivia needs to eat some humble pie. No, I didn't say that exactly, but I did say that, ever heard of being humble? Like, where did that go? Do you know what I mean? And when I wrote that comment, what I meant by that was that Olivia, she's not humble. She's not. When she says things like, I'm the boss, you're the worker, bitch. When she says things like that, or she says things like, oh, you're just making videos getting clout off my name, or, oh my God, I have a stalker, like someone's gonna kidnap me. Those are not being humble. When you say things like that, it's not being humble at all. It's actually sounding like you're obsessed with yourself and you can do no wrong. It just sounds like that's what you think of yourself. So when I said that, Olivia needs to have, you know, she needs to be humble. That's what I meant by that. And I don't know, Olivia named her video like humble and then question marks. So I don't know if she saw what I wrote, or maybe she didn't. Maybe just enough people are telling her that she needs to be humble, or why isn't she humble, whatever. Regardless though, I want to respond to it because I put it out there. You know what I mean? And I have a serious question. Like, whatever happened to being humble? Like, it's not a good look to be so stuck up. Does that make sense? It's one thing to be confident in who you are, but you don't have to let everybody else know how much you have confidence, if that makes sense. Now, I've said this before, and I will say it again. The job that I have, it is my job, my duty to make women feel comfortable in their own skin, to feel fabulous, and to give them confidence, right? Right? It is. So I never want to make anybody feel less than. So when I wrote that about Olivia, it wasn't to make her feel less than. It was just to get her to think, whatever happened to that? So anyway, she goes on to read like the definition of humble from like from the dictionary or Google or whatever. And basically, you know, she comes with, oh, it's being modest, and it's she took it as it's saying that you're less than. No, boo, it's not. Humble does not mean that you're less than. It is just not portraying yourself that you're better than. Does that make sense? It's one thing to think in your head like, oh, I am beautiful. I look good. I love the way my body looks now. It's one thing, or I'm smart. It's one thing to think of yourself like that. But when you're constantly saying it for others to believe that, when you're constantly saying, that you're the boss and we're the worker, that we're riding coattails, that if it wasn't for you, nobody would be getting views. I mean, the list goes on and on, right? She says that we're the ones watching her. I mean, it goes on and on, you guys. It truly does. That is not being humble. And I will say it again. It is okay to not always feel like you are the best at something. It is okay to humble yourself down and say, I can do better. I want to do better. I will do better. That is okay. But, you know, Olivia would never go there. She says that when I'm at the top. I'm at the top right now, and I can always do better than that. It's the way that you say it. It's not even so much what you say, it's how you said it. It's almost to the sense where you're trying to make these other women on YouTube, including myself, feel that we're less than because we don't have 80,000 subscribers. When in reality, Olivia, there was a time that you started out with 3,000 subscribers. Does that make sense? There was a time that you didn't have all this, that you didn't have people making videos about you and this and that. And then another thing that really ticked me off in her, she just tries to act all nice and sweet and all about positivity, right? And then it almost gets me to be like, okay, maybe she's changed. But then I'm like, halt, you've done this before. You've tricked me before to where I was like, oh, she's not bad. You know what I mean? I think I almost like this girl. And then you just go back to your old ways. You go back to making up lies. You go back to talking about people. You go back to these crazy storylines that like I can't even keep up with everything. You go back to clickbaiting. Like it all just comes back again. So I'm not going to get fooled this round, because in this video, yes, you did. You act really nice, really sweet, like you really gave a fuck, but you don't. You really don't, Olivia. And if you're watching this, you're probably not, but if you are, that is just the thing that really like ruffles my feathers, you know, about the things you say. Another thing that I was just like almost brought to my knees with was this YouTube, she says, this YouTube life is so hard. Really? You're really going to say that when there are people out there who, one, can't even put a meal on the table for their children. Two, there's people who work crazy, crazy hours at work. They work in a hospital. Like my husband can work up to 14 hours a day, plus be on call on his days off. Somebody who works outside, digging a trench, somebody who's building a house, somebody who works on the roads. Those are people that work hard. That is a hard job. And you have the nerve to say, my job is so hard. I do so much work here on YouTube. Like, really? Really? I don't know, you guys. That just really, like, dang. That's what I'm saying. Humble yourself. Think of others out there before you think of yourself. That's what I think of when I say, be humble. That's what I think of. She's like, if there's a badass chick out there who has a dope job, who's beautiful, I would never, ever tell that girl to humble herself. No, you probably would. If that girl was constantly, it's not about how she looks, it's not about her job, but if she was constantly saying in videos how great she is, how beautiful she is, how fly she is, twerking with her panties on Instagram, pretty sure you would tell that broad, you might want to humble yourself because it's getting a little ridiculous. I just feel like you would go there. Maybe, right? Because that's how I feel. I'm just like, wow. And I'm not going to say, oh my God, I'm never going to do a reaction video again, because that's probably a lie, because you're probably going to do something else that I'm just like appalled with, or somebody may, and we may do a reaction video again. But I don't know, you guys. I was just like dumbfounded watching that. It just like, at first I thought that she maybe had a little bit of sense. You know what I'm saying? Like just a little, just teeny little bit of sense. But no, the more she talked, the more she spewed nonsense. The more she spewed nonsense. And that's exactly what it was nonsense. I mean, what else do you call that when somebody is talking about how hard their YouTube lifestyle is, you know? I'm just like, your lifestyle is not hard, girlfriend. You are making money by doing what you like to do, filming yourself, and talking about yourself and drama. So don't tell me that this life is so dang difficult, because you know damn well that it's not. So again, and I will say it again, you need to humble yourself. Hey, you guys. So I came back to show you guys the finished look. This is what I came up with. So yeah, so let me show you guys what I am wearing. It's basically the same getup I always wear. A black crop top, high-waisted jeans. They have holes in them. I just got these the other day at Wild Fable. They're my favorite jeans. And this is a high neck. It has really short arms, which I actually hate. But anyway, this is the getup for today. This sign here says all Christmas decor is buy one, get one free. So that's kind of cute. Look at that little puppy. Look at the little puppy dog right here. That's cute. Kind of. They feel pretty cheapy though, guys. They don't feel that good. That's kind of cute. I don't know. This little dog is cute. This one's 16. That's not bad, right? So cute. Okay. They have an avocado, an avocado. Oh, here's some more. Here's some more ornaments. Nice. I love those. The little pig. You're really hard to shop for. True that. True that. Let's see. Oops. Little Norwal. This is beautiful. I love this pillow. Look how cool this pillow is. This is really a dope ass pillow. I really love it. So cute. So it is our lunch again. Today is Friday. I believe it is the 13th, or is it the 12th? I don't know. I think it's the 12th. No, it's the 13th. So we're just gonna walk. We're gonna go into Francesca's. Just browse around a little, guys. Just boring, you know? I don't want to eat on my lunch, so we're gonna go browse around Frenchie's and see what's going on in there. What you guys think? Okay, so this car is about to back out, which is fine. I'm gonna go this way. Better not hit me. Thank you, bitch. Okay, so let's go into Frenchie's. All right, you guys, so I just left Lululemon, and dang, they were watching me like I was about to steal something up in there. So I certainly did not want to bring out my, I didn't want to bring out my selfie stick, because they would have really been looking at me like I was fucking crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna go into this altered state right here and see if I can find, I need to find an ornament. So let's look for an ornament, guys. That's what we need to find, an ornament, guys. We're in the store now. Let's look here for some ornaments. Oh, this is beautiful. This is really, really pretty, you guys. For $18, that's a beautiful ornament. These crosses are really pretty, look. Beautiful crosses. How much are these? These are 16. Oh wait, hold on. 16. 16. What's the point of butter? I'm lost. Why? These are cute. What are these? Oysters. $10.